All is well?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, all is well.
Okay.
Very well,
Okay.
sir.
So let us start the session formally. Once again, good evening to all of you. I do welcome to all of you in this training session, that is lead IT training course of ISO 45001 2018. I will review what we have discussed, what we have achieved yesterday. Yesterday it was second day, and we have learned about the class number 5, class number 6, and two sub clauses of class number 7. Parallelly, we have also completed two exercises, and that was reviewed also, and it was shared to the WhatsApp group also. I will tell you what is the agenda of today. Today is third day, and as we do daily, we will go for the first phase in the learning. Thereafter, we will take some exercises based on those learnings. Before I move forward, I just wanted to give a opportunity. If you are having any question, any doubt related to last 2 days learning, you may ask any questions to me.
Sir, that PDF was not available in the link, sir.
Yeah, PDF means you are talking about the manual.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I had discussed with my team. They are working on that. Most probably, you will get it by tomorrow. I had spoken to Rasmita ji as well and Anirudh ji as well in my team. They are working on it. Some, I think, technical issue was there. They are working, and definitely it will get uploaded on tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Meanwhile, I had shared this also as offline. It will be uploaded in the your classroom also. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Any more? Okay. No worry. Later on also you can ask any questions anytime. I will be happy to respond. Okay, delegates. I will just quick review. In the time, I'm just opening the your study material as you for sharing it. In the time, I'm just revising. If I talk about the total clauses in this standard, there are 10 clauses. I will not repeat from my side. If anyone start from their side, then we can just fill that gap. What is class number 1?
Scope.
Scope. Class number 2?
Clause number 2. Scope is uh,
Normative reference. Normative reference.
yes.
Yeah.
Normative.
Next.
Yes. Third one is terms and definitions.
Very good. Very good. Class number 4.
4 is context of the organization.
Very good. Class number 5.
Leadership and worker participation.
Participation,
Very good. Class number 6.
planning,
Planning.
Planning. Class number 7.
Support.
support,
Support. Very good. Class number 8.
operation,
Operation.
Very good. Class number 9.
Performance
performance
evaluation.
evaluation,
And last, class number 10.
Improvement.
Very good. If I talk about the PDCA, how it is related with our classes, can anyone tell? In PDCA cycle, how our classes are divided?
PDC means, sir,
divided into 4 sections.
plan. Plan means, sir, establish the audit program. Do means implementing the audit program. Check
Okay,
means monitoring the audit program. Act
very
means
good,
reviewing and improving the audit program.
very good,
In
very good.
plan, there
Yes.
is total 3 clauses are there. Uh, Clause number 4, clause number 5, and clause number 6. And in part,
Very
we
good.
have total 2 clauses, support and operation, clause number 7 and clause number 8. And in check part, we have only
Very
one
good.
clause, performance evaluation. And in the last take part, we have one clause, clause number 10, improvement.
Act. Act. Okay, sorry.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Clause
That's the
number
purpose
four,
of
five.
this question. And class number 4.
Clause number 456 is plan.
Nitish?
Clause number
Yes,
456 is
yes,
plan.
yes, yes. Very good. So I think we are in the right direction. The learning is getting uploaded in your mind as well. That's good. Please keep on thinking in this way. Therefore, whatever we are learning here, it should be in our mind, because it will work in your current organization as well. As far as the examination are concerned, once these learning are going in our mind, definitely it will help you in the examinations. Very good. And I will request, I will not take any name, okay? I will request to other delegates who are not participating up to the mark. Please come forward. Please participate. Please do not hesitate. Your answer is wrong. We all are here to correct you. Okay? This is the classroom. This is the place where your any mistakes will be corrected by me. So please do not hesitate. Please do not sit in the back side. Please participate. Once you participate more, your learning will be increased. I am telling you. Hesitation has no place here. You all are came here for the only taking the learning. Once you will be asked more questions, once you will participate more, your learning will be drastically improved. Okay? Please do not hesitate. I am telling you again. Why I am not taking the name? Because there are certain reasons. If I take the name, you will feel this. I'm so please understand my communications. Please participate. I know that 4 persons, I know the name, but I'm not disclosing here. But please understand and please participate here. Okay, I'm just recap is done. We have learned about the class number 4, that is context of organizations. Under that, 4.1, external and internal issues determinations. 4.2, needs and expectation of interested parties. 4.3, coach industry score. 4.4, what is the name? 4.
4.4, sir.
Yes, OHS management system. Okay.
Determining the score. It's a
No,
4.4.
it was 4.3. It was 4.3. I'm talking about 4.4. That name
Okay.
is OHS
OHS
management
management
system.
system.
Okay. Now the class number 5, that is leadership and worker participations. class number 5.1 leadership and commitment, 5.2
OHL's
OHS
policies.
policy, 5.3 roles, responsibility and
Rules.
authority, and 5.4 what is? I pause
5 point
sometimes to check your
Consultation and participation of
5.4
workers. Consultation and
consultation and
participation.
participation of work.
consultation and participation of workers. So this is the whole class number 5. If we enter in the class number 6, that is 6.1.1 actions to address risk and
Risk and
opportunities.
opportunities.
6.1.2,
Hazard
yeah,
identification.
6.1.2 and
Hazard
risk.
identification.
Yeah. Then 6.1.3 determination of applicable legal requirement. 6.1.4 planning action. 6.2 coach index objectives. And objective should be, we have discussed yesterday what how should be our objectives. There are some essential 5 components should be there in the
Smart.
objective.
Smart. Smart.
Yes. Smart is specific, measurable,
Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time
achievable,
bound.
relevant, and the time bound. So once you are preparing any objectives in current organizations, you also feel it should have this smart approach. And once you are validating as a auditor, you should think in this way. That's here also the objective monitoring is required. The standard is saying not only prepare the objectives by any organization or any functions, they have to monitor it, what extent they have achieved. If they could not achieve, they should record the reason, and that will discuss later. I will just tell in the 9.3 class number once you will evaluating the performance. Okay, in the management review, this will be discussed. Every clause is interlinked with each one, and this is beautifully structured clauses of all 7 clauses if I referring from 4 to the 10. Now we are going to enter in the class number 7, that is support, and in that 7.1 resource, 7.2 anyone have?
Competence.
I'm just sharing the
Competence.
screen also.
Competency.
Very good. My screen okay. Competence. Yes. My screen is visible to all of you?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yes. Just give me
7.3 awareness, communication.
the 7.1 resource, 7.2 competence,
Competence,
7.3
awareness,
awareness, 7.4 communications,
communication,
and 7.45 documentation information that
documentation.
includes documentation control and records both. Now we are going to understand one by one. Yes, yes, yes. This is the resource where we have told you yesterday the people, training, equipment, infrastructures means your machineries, instruments, list of equipments, infrastructures, people, building infrastructures, everything will come here, and we have to note it down. Competence we have discussed in detail yesterday. The rule wise, we have to identify the desired skill, then individualize available skill, then difference of both is known as TNI, training identifications. In those, training topics will be identified that will be mentioned in the training calendar. Based on the training calendar, the organizations will arrange the training by the competent resource to the trainees. And not only provide the training, they will make attendance of those trainings for the evidence, and after that the training effectiveness will be done. How it is required, why it is required, why training effectiveness is required.
To check the knowledge of the
Yes,
person.
check whether that attendee has gained those skills or not. Ultimate purpose to bridge, fill that gap in skills. If the training effectiveness will be done, we can know, yes, now that gap is fulfilled by this training. Awareness 7.3, the policies, objectives, roles and responsibilities, risk and safe practices. Means everyone who is working in the organization, he should be aware about the policies. Policies means whatever your OCHS policy, your other policies should be aware to anyone. Not only workers, interested parties as well. Objectives, whatever the objectives you have prepared for the organization's level and at the function level, they must be aware. Roles and responsibilities, who is looking what roles, what are their responsibilities, people should know in the organizations. And risk and safe practices should also be addressed to the person, therefore they can be prevent themselves for the such risk.
Sir, pardon me. Sir, pardon me. Some background noise is coming.
From my side,
I don't know.
I think here all is well. What about other delegates?
No issue, sir.
Sorry.
No issue, sir. Your
Yeah.
voice is clear.
Yeah, I think some problem is it your in delegate. Please resolve it.
No, no. It is like you are driving like that. Like we listen air noise.
No, 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 no. I think some issue is at your end. Okay. Please look into the. I will repeat it. Okay. The policies and objectives. This awareness is required. How this awareness will be done? Therefore, it is recommendations that policy should be displayed at the various places in the organization. Policy should be communicated to the internal and external. That will be into the communications. The two-way communications. What is meaning of two-way communications?
Two-way
Delegates.
communication means top management to middle management and middle management to top management.
Yeah, yeah. Two-way communications means the vice versa. I'm communicating to you. You are also communicating to me. You are also responding to me. And there are two types of communications: internal communication and the external communications. Internal communications means within the
Within
organization
the organ- within the
what we are communicating. Within the organizations, what we are communicating? All the SOPs, policies, objectives,
resources,
roles, responsibilities, all are
resources,
resources. It is being communicated internally to the relevant persons. What are the external communications? Like you are
legal,
communicating to some
legal requirement,
parties.
legal requirement,
Yeah. Some notices, some standing orders coming from their side. You are interacting on behalf of organizations. You are communicating with the customers, suppliers, neighborhood. contractors. These all will be in the your external communications. Documentation control. In this particular 7.5 class number is that every document should have the unique reference number. Okay, might be you have seen also in your current organizations where the any standard, any ISO standard is implemented. Every document should have the title. Normally it is mentioned the company's name, then the department names, and the right side the some unique reference number of that document. That coding can be decided by the organizations. There is no any such guideline for the from the standard side. Like normally, if you are preparing the any SOP, so normally we code like this. Suppose your organization is name is ABC, so ABC slash purchase PUR slash SOP slash 01.
01.
So for this unique reference, you will able to understand which organization you are referring in the small short name, which department you are referring. You are referring any SOP and which is the SOP number. Then
Revision number is also
revision
mentioned.
number, revision number 00. If it is revised 01, 02, whatever it is there. Issue date when the document was issued, and the later on the is this is the from which authority it is approved. So prepared by in the footers and the approved by the top management. So these all are having the set template because the all documentation informations are approved by the top management. Why it is required? To make them control. How you will control? If the control is not there, then the any person should have their choice and they will start regarding the informations in their way. Therefore, because we are referring the ISO standard, the standard must be there in the documentation control also. Therefore, this template are approved, and what are the informations needs to be recorded that are fixed by the organizations top management. If any change is required near future, then there are procedure document change note. The relevant person will initiate the document change note, and thereafter after getting the some justifications, it will get approved by the top management, and the new kind of template will be usable. In that case, you have to retrieve the older one and it will go into the obsolete copy. You will retain those documents up to the retention period. Retention period, how you will decide? Retention period can vary from organizations to organizations, function to function. Like minimum retentions period will be 1 year. Minimum for any document, any record. Why? Anyone have idea?
Maximum company is recording for 3 months or 6 months only.
Sir, because all the government policies has been changed after 1 year.
Yes. Normally, I will just add. I will just add. Any certificate is issued, any ISO certificate issued for validity of 3 years, like ISO 45001 208. Once any organizations will certify, that certificate validity will be 3 years from the date of issuance, but they have to go into the surveillance audit on or before 12 months. Within the period of 3 years, they have to face 2 surveillance audit after every 12 months. Once as an auditor you will be auditing, you will have the authority, you can verify records on the sampling basis up to 1 year as well. Okay, therefore it is recommended to have minimum retention period of 1 year. Otherwise, once auditor will start evaluating whether in on the sampling basis, on this month please show me the record, if you are not having, that will go into the findings. Therefore I have told minimum retention period is recommended to have 1 year. Rest depend upon the business requirement, depend upon the any customer requirement, depend upon any legal requirement, or any organization's own requirement. Got it?
Got it, sir.
And we have to secure storage, means within this retention period document should be adequate, it can be retrieved properly. Therefore storage of those documents, those records up to the retention period should be proper. Therefore after the retention period, organizations will have the disposal policy, how they will dispose it, because every document is having the some very important information also, that all the informations are recorded in those formats records. It is recommended to tear off, okay, cut it down in the small pieces, and then it is disposed of. Okay, delegates, you understood?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
No voice is coming.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any
Yes,
question,
sir.
any doubt here? Because voices are
Sir,
very slow.
Yes, sir. One doubt I have, sir.
Yeah, please.
Suppose, sir, worker is working in a company from 4 years.
Yeah.
After 1 year, his induction paper uh, disposed by the company.
Okay.
And after 4 years, maybe fatal injury is there with the worker.
Okay.
Then in that case, police is involved. Police demanded his paper, and the paper is missing.
Yes. Now, actually, the once if I go into your words, the person was employed since last 4 year, and that
Yes,
person has the induction in the beginning. If
yes.
induction is done for what? Induction is done for what?
Safety
How
index.
the organization is working. That person should
Yes,
be aware about that. Which functions they
yes.
are having, which activity
But
they are
police,
having.
but police need to verify it. The worker is inducted or not. So
Worker?
please show me the paper. Worker is inducted or not in the company.
Okay. Okay. After
Sometimes
4 year.
police is, yes, after 4 year, worker have a fatal injuries,
Yeah.
and police is involved in that case, and the company disposed his all the papers.
Okay.
after 1 year or after 2 years, then in that case,
Was it happened in your organization?
yes, sir.
Sir,
Okay.
I think the experience is the only answer for this. If the worker is working from past 4 years,
Yes.
that section is also that is not compulsory. It's already has been experienced.
Yes. In the, what delegate, if the person is working, if they have in their country, if the any legal requirement is there, then they have to obey that. But if the retention period as per ISO terms, I'm telling you, if we have to record, we have the organization has decided to retain these documents up to 1 year, then organization can dispose it if any legal requirement is not there. If any legal requirement or other requirement are there, then they have to retain up to those period. As far as your question is that police is asking for any fatal injury and he is asking for the some induction. So I think induction is one part at the beginning with the person same is working in 4 years. Might be he's well versed about the process nowadays. So what is the value addition of that induction in the beginning? I'm not able to understand their point of view, and it's all about the legal requirement of that country.
Sir, I think that's why the company has implemented refresher training. When we create
Yes,
any training
in the beginning.
matrices,
Yeah.
yes.
And sir, in
Because
case
training.
the company is doing the yearly, and after 1 year they are doing re-induction for all the workers and all the staff, and only for the record.
Yeah, training is a ongoing process. Training is not a one time process. Standard is also here. We have discussed yesterday although in the competence. The training is not a just one time activity and you have provided one topic in the beginning and that will remain. No, training is continuous process, because we have to learn about the new laws, we have to learn about the new technologies which are coming and will be affecting to us. So that is the just a ongoing process. Okay.
Okay.
There can be country law in your case which you are referring for the police informations, but I don't think this can be the base for the investigations. If the induction was happened, please show me the record of last 4 years. If the country is having a specific law, I cannot comment upon that. But normally it does not happen in this case if the person is working since last 4 years in the same organization. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Now we are concluding in this way. They provide adequate resources to establish, maintain, and improve the HSMS. Ensure personal competence through the training, experience, and the regular evaluations. Here also it is mentioned regular evaluations, regular training. Communicate OHS responsibilities to all stakeholders for awareness and engagement, and control, protect, and retain documented informations and records as required. This was the takeaway of this class number 7. Now, as we are always having the some interim assessment in the every topic, this is in the form of true and false. The organization must ensure it has adequate resources to establish, implement, maintain, and improve the
True.
OHMS.
True.
Correct, sir.
True. Very good. Personnel should be provided with training only when new employees join the organizations, not
False.
No,
continuously throughout their employment.
False, false,
false,
False.
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 False. The same question is repeated which we were discussing before. It's a continuous process for the training. It is necessary to control both internal and external documented informations, ensuring it is available and suitable for use.
True.
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 Very
True.
true. Continual improvement of the OHS management system is solely the responsibility of senior management and does not require engagement from other personnel.
False.
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 Very good. So it is required to contribute everyone, not only the senior management only. Okay. So your all answers, your all assessments are adequate, correct? Now we are just doing identifying, maintaining versus retaining documented informations. That is in your exercise 6 that you will do it later, but this is the part of that. So we will do that exercise 6 later. 4 is completed, 5, 6 we will do. Now, as far as learning is concerned, we have entered into the class number 8 that is known as operation. As an auditor, we have to assess the operation process. So first, we should know what is the requirement of that operation. What is the requirement of this clause? 8.1 is talking about the operational planning and control. So here, first determination of the operational process, how the operation is happening, what are the process of that operations. In that we see the process flow chart, what are the steps of that operation, that activity. Then identify and assess Ochenda's risk. We have to identify the organization have to identify the and assess the Ochenda's risk. They have to identify the risk and they have to assess the risk, at what extent risk is there, and implement, because our standard is believing in the proactive approach. Once we have to identify the watch industries, we have to assess them and implement in the operation controls, therefore we can prevent them, because our organization focus is what, we have to look into the our workers ill health and injuries, we have to prevent them. So we have to implement operation control in this way, therefore our workers should not be affected, our OHS performance should not be affected. Monitor and evaluate operation and effectiveness of controls. This is all this class number requirement, how they are to whom you are auditing, how they are monitoring and evaluating their operational and effectiveness of their controls, how the controls are effective.
Sir, please check once some air noise is coming from your end.
Sorry.
Some air noise is coming from your background.
No. This
Ganpat
check
Desai is
your
also hearing it. Ganpat Desai is also hearing it.
No, delegates, I think. What
Sachin Kumar.
about others? Let us check the about
Sachin Kumar,
others.
please. Sachin Kumar, mute your mic.
yes.
What
No,
about
sir,
others
okay.
delegates?
For me, okay, sir.
It
No sound.
Sir, now it is fine.
Others,
okay. Abhishek, you are having the problem?
No, sir, now it is fine.
Abhishek.
No, sir. It is okay, sir. It is fine.
Are you all using Bluetooth or not?
Who is facing the problem? No, who is facing the problem?
Ganpat Desai has messaged.
Ganpat, I will just ask you, please leave it for a moment and rejoin it and adjust your systems accordingly. Might be some issues at your end also. Please leave it for a moment and rejoin it. Here all is well. Please leave it and rejoin it.
Sir, please continue.
Yeah, okay. Might be he is having some issue in their side. Okay, that's what I do take confirmations from other also. It happens in the technology is some issues may be there. And the maintain and retain documented informations, whatever we are monitoring, whatever we are evaluating, whatever we are controlling, the organization has to maintain and retain documented informations. Now the one question I am just asking, what is maintain and retain documented informations? What is maintain and retain? This word will come very frequently in our ISO.
Retain means, I think, stored properly, or maintain
Okay.
means uh, like
The retain means
con-
past document, maintain means current document.
Okay, okay. Well try, well try, well try. Please keep on. What about others also? Two comments we have listened.
maintain means
What
like a sustain, means
Okay,
uh, follow that in daily basis. There is no gap there,
okay,
and
okay. I will conclude. Well try, well try. You all have tried well. So I will just tell you the little bit difference in that. The question is the past and present. That is very relevant in that. So you can just understand in this way, maintained documents are the live documents which can be changed on the time to time. Maintained documents are those are live documents which can be changed and time to time. For example, please look into what can be changed. Then it will be easy to understand. Your
Procedures and
yeah, your
SOP.
GSM,
SOPs,
yes,
policies, organization change, role, roles, responsibilities, authorities,
points in
external
the
internal
operating system.
issues. Okay, external internal issues, needs and expectation of interested parties, hazards. Okay,
Yes,
your your objectives can be, these all we have mentioned. These can be the your maintained documents which can be changed on the time to time, depend upon the requirement. Whereas routine documents are what? Yesterday we have taken attendance. Our coordinator has taken the attendance. Every day she takes. She takes the
Training records.
screenshot. Can we change that?
No.
No,
Whatever the information we have captured yesterday, can we change that?
No.
No.
no, sir.
So why I'm just asking this question? Once we have recorded anything, once suppose training attendance is recorded, can you change after that? No.
No, sir.
No.
Definitely not.
For a lighter note, once you forward any money to anyone by using some applications, these all become your history in your
yes,
accounts. This will reflect in the statements. Can you change that? No.
No.
1 rupee you will transfer. After that he will get again transfer to you. The both will be present in your records, credit and debit. So whatever the records we are maintaining, like your objective monitoring record, training attendance which you have recorded, okay, any internal audit you have happened, any customer feedback, any customer complaint, any mock drill record, all are your retained documents. Means whatever you are mentioning in the records, that are the retained documents. Clear now?
Got it.
The first one is determine the operational process. Determine the operational process means
No. That,
like SOP.
yes, operational process. The first we have to operational process means SOPs also and their steps also. How they will be conducted.
Working instruction.
Work instructions.
Third point is
Flow chart. Flow chart.
Roja.
Okay.
Please check the third point, sir.
Yeah. Third point is the implementation operational control.
Okay. In
Whatever
that
the
process,
yeah, what is your acceptance or non-acceptance criteria?
okay.
Operation control means what? In that limit, you are operating those activities. You are performing those activities.
Control procedure.
What should be the if your lift operation is there? Suppose your forklift operation is there. What is the you are deciding the limit of the speed limit 0 to 20. This is your operational control. What you do? You are monitoring through the some displays, and sometimes you fix the accelerator, therefore speed controller, therefore your driver forklift driver should not able to go beyond
Rate
20.
more than yes, beyond 20.
This is also operational control. Once he will operate the your forklift, he must wear the PPs. This is also operational control. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay, sir.
based on activity, we have to identify the process, we have to fix the operational control, and later on we have to monitor also.
Only train operator will operate the equipment.
Yes, trained operators, very good. Competent operators will operate. That will come under the 7.2. If you are hiring any forklift operator, the desired role, desired skill, available skill has to be identified. Thereafter, if any further training is required, we have to provide those training in the training need identification or training calendars. Any action you are performing in your organizations, you have to decide the operational control criteria. Purpose is what? Our purpose is what? In this stint, our objective is what? To keeping in view the prevention of ill health and injuries to our workers. Our this standard is only dedicated to this only. Everywhere you are seeing this. We are not talking about any production. We are not talking about output. No, we are only our output is zero accident. Our objective is zero accident to our workers. Got it?
Right, sir.
Now, change is also a very common process. Change is also happening. In this standard, management of change in this clause management of change is also mentioned. What change can be?
New machine installed.
New machines came, new operator came, contractors worker. What happens? In the contracting organizations, the contractors worker are getting frequently changed. One person you have trained 1 week before, that person had left the job. Now your contractor has introduced new persons in your process. It happens.
Yes, sir.
It happens.
You can say it
Most
as a high turnover rate.
Yes, high turnover rates in the even the construction industries. This is the biggest problem, and every organization is facing. I'm telling you, your organizations will also facing the same. So we have to assess the change. Any machines change, any technology change, any manpower change, any legal requirement change, neighborhood activities are changed. That will also impact you.
And sir, if the whole management itself changed, like in my earlier project, there was one fatality according to which they have changed all the whole
Yes,
management. So
yes,
that will all.
yes. Yeah, definitely, definitely. This is also a change.
Okay.
We have to assess the change, keeping in mind, will they affect our OHS performance? Will they affect our drive for the prevention of ill health and injuries to workers? If machine is changed, might be new machine is having the some non-guarded machine rotating parts. That machine is
so,
not
sir,
having machine guards in the
sir,
rotating parts. Yes.
suppose a site engineer need to be changed, then it is also comes under change of management.
Suppose, for example, just take in this way. Suppose your site engineer was well versed about the whole process. Why induction is given? Why the competence is being determined? If the new person, the old person has immediately removed from the site, and whoever is not aware about the that site, and the new person joins, what should be the activity first? The same site engineer should be provided to the inductions. They must be aware about the in and outs of that site activities.
Means due to that site engineer, one fatal accident is there. Then company decided to change that site engineer or terminate this person. Then
Okay.
it is also comes under this point,
No, no.
management of change.
Suppose we are referring the change which are planned or unplanned. If the planned change are there, they must exercise the hazard identification and risk assessment. Okay. Suppose any manpower or additional manpower is changed, he is punished. Then what is the responsibility of that management? They must deploy a person who is having the same competence as that person was having. How his competence will come? Through the some education, training, past experience, or the more supervision. If the new person joins, the supervisor's role will be increased. The management role will be increased because they have to perform their duties sometimes under the supervision of that management. Otherwise, what will happen? Any risk will occur. Any unprecedented thing will be happen. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
So my point was, if we changing the person, then it comes under management of change or not?
delegate, why it will definitely it will come. Definitely it will come.
Okay, sir.
If I'm replacing, suppose I'm tutor of yours, I have taught 3 days including today. Suppose any new tutor for any reason joins for tomorrow, what will happen? He is also, if the person who is joining from tomorrow, if he is having same skill, same way of communications, same knowledge, same interactions, then might be it will easy to connect with all of you. Otherwise what will happen? As a human practice, we all follow the law of inertia. We where we sit, we always prefer, yes, we should sit only here. In say, if you are just go into your behavioral, just you will see the, if you are sitting in one seat for the last 2 months 3 months in one corner of your office, you will be feeling comfort in those areas. If sudden change, what happens? Forget about this management of change. That change also impacts us. Although the same change is there, we will provide the organizations will provide the same room in the different directions. The same chair is there, the same everything. In that case, also we resist something. Why? Because our control in that area is very much. We feel comfortable. As your question is there, if any site engineer is changed, yes, this will come under the management of change. Organization has to look into what change will impact, assess the change we are talking about. If the change is in the positive impact, it's good. If the change is in the negative impact, we have to think twice. Got it? This will come under. Then plan and control before change occurs. If you are buying the machine is getting changed. So our standard is proactive. So what we will do? What organization will do? They have to assess those machines whether that machine is having all the safety features which will not impact to our OHS performance. Therefore, in the good organizations where the ISO 45001:2008 is implemented, when in these kind of change is there, the procurement and safety persons do the assessment of those machines before they buy, and ensure changes are communicated to stakeholders. Whatever the change is there, it must be communicated to the stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders? Like, who are operator of those machines, who are supervisor of those machines, who are manager of those machines. If these are communicated properly, then in that case of change also, that will not impact your OHS performance. Got it? So these activity has to be addressed in the management of change in this process. First, before any change, we have to assess the change. If we are wanting to change, plan and implement controls before change occurs. And if changes happen, ensure changes are communicated to the stakeholders. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt here?
Oh. Actually, sir, in my previous company, we were doing it. I remember that one new machine was installed, and before start that machine, the manager was signing this form. I think it is 6 or 10 pages form in which
Yes.
everything has included, like how many hazards are there and like that.
Yes. Yeah, that was good practice. That was good practice. You adoption.
And all even top management sign is there, like
Yes.
plant
Why not? Why not?
person.
If the we are concerned about the our OHS risk, if we are concerned about the prevention of and ill health of our workers, definitely we should do that. It's good practice. Our organization might be that your organization was certified ISO 45000 or not. Might be your organization was having his own drive also without ISO 45000. But
Now I
here,
got to know that why they are doing it, because it
yeah,
is written in ISO 55001.
yes,
Got it.
yeah. So if they were certified in this was the class requirement they has to do, and we should do. I'm telling you, if any organization is not having also the ISO 45001, then as a professional also we should adopt this practice. Okay. Now you see the 8.1.2, that is hierarchy of controls. These are the elimination of hazards and risk reductions, because you know that hazards are there. Our effort to eliminate those hazards, that is what this hierarchy is mentioned here. First step to eliminate the hazards, eliminations, physically remove the hazards. For example, if you are having any operation where the furnace is there, where the some iron melting process is there, because it's need of your business, it's need of our nations. As in process, you have to melt the iron to build some ingots or whatever. Can you remove that furnace? Can you eliminate that furnace? Not possible.
No, sir, not possible.
Not possible. In that case, where elimination is not possible, we have to see the substitution, because we have to reduce the risk. We have to reduce the risk. What we will do?
We will
Furnace
use
will be
some.
there. Furnace will be there, but earlier we were using the open type of melted material, but now we have substituted with less hazardous furnace. Therefore, the molten materials goes into the some closed pipes, closed ways. We have replaced the hazards. Earlier, the exposure were molten material were in the directly to our operators workers. Now we have substituted that. Engineering controls, if the substitution is not possible at extent, then engineering controls isolate people from the hazards. We have,
We'll fix the barricades.
Yeah, we have established a robotics, we have established some kind of engineering applications. Therefore our operators should not go into that area, and that work is also performed by the help of some latest techniques. Got it?
Got it.
If it is not possible sometimes, or you have done but still risk is there, you have done this engineering control has also some limitations. Then we have to see in the administrative control that change the way people work.
We will authorize them to work.
Yes.
We'll train them.
Sometimes there are, if the hazardous process is more, we keep on changing every 2 hours. We give them rest 30
Hmm.
minutes. Then another person goes in that area. That kind of work is started. Okay.
Okay.
And the last, and that is most popular also, that is uses of PPEs. Protect the worker with personal protective equipment. It is less costlier, and its impact is too much. If we wear the PPEs, it has very less cost, but it is giving multiple times than their cost. Uses of PPEs in our hand, we must use. If anyone cannot be possible, elimination, substitution, engineering controls, administrative control, then what is the option we have? We have to wear the PPEs, therefore we can reduce the risk in that area. This is the hierarchy of control. And every organization has to, every individual has to look into this hierarchy of control. Ultimate goal is eliminations, but you are aware, suppose you are driving, what can be the risk in that area? You want to go from one place to another place, definitely you require some vehicle. Can you avoid this vehicle? You have to travel 60 kilometer from your house to your office. In that also hazards are there, risks are there. How you will reduce those risks?
Use public transport.
by
Here
PPEs.
also, yeah, we have to think in this way. Can we eliminate? Can we substitute?
No,
Can we
No.
have some
Yes,
engineering
yes,
controls?
substitution is there, sir. Suppose we are going by bike, then we can substitute it. We'll go by car.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. We have to think in this way. The elimination, substitution, engineering controls, administrative control, PPs. We elimination is not possible, but we have taken a substitution approach. We are not using two wheelers, and we are using the four wheelers. So that's the point we are using in our current day to day also, and industry also, in our nation also, we have to perform in this way. Got it?
Got it, sir.
Yeah. It is kind of
Got it.
thought process, you can say, in this way, but we have to demonstrate, not only kept in only thoughts. Okay, we have to demonstrate, we have to act, because we are discussing the operation. Do. Okay.
Okay, but sir, main thing is PPE is least effective among those all, and
Yeah.
elimination is most effective.
Yes, that's what the, you see the width of this elimination. It's evident, that shows the impact. Elimination is having the uh, vast effect.
Hmm.
Once you will eliminate, the hazards will be finished. But you are knowing that These are the journey. These are the steps. We have to look into the area wise, process wise, what are the possibility there are. We have to act in this flow based on the situations, based on the risk, based on the activities. Now, the 8.1.4 is the procurement and outsourcing. In this particular class, procurement and outsourcing is also has the shall requirement. Why? Because your suppliers and contractors are handled by the procurement function. The first, your suppliers and contractors must be aware about the your OHS requirement. If they are sending any vehicle, they also adhere these OHS issues. Why? Because they are sending the materials to you. If your contractors are working in your organizations for whatever the activity, they must be aware your ISO 45001 organizations. Therefore, they have to think in this way. Their responsibilities are fixed. Once they procurement will select any supplier or contractors, they will include a OHS criteria for selection it. Once they are selecting any supplier, they once purchase is selecting any supplier and contractors, they will include some OHS points in their selection criteria. This is SAL. What can be?
What's your sell?
Means this is also requirement.
Yes,
Whatever we are
yes.
discussing, this is the shall.
Sell
Means
is a requirement.
this is requirement. Purchase has to do. Purchase will prepare the selection criteria. Selection criteria for the supplier and contractors. They will include in those criteria some points of OHS also.
Yes.
As an auditor,
Supplier must know all the rules and regulations related to safety and
yes,
fines. Fine is
yes,
also.
fine. If a organization feels fine is also, then yes, it's fine. Once you will, as an auditor, once you are verifying, you have to verify have your purchase funds department purchase person has included some OHS criteria in the selection of supplier and contractors or not. It is evident or not. Okay. And
Okay, sir.
evaluate the risk. Purchase will also evaluate the risk and ensure those controls.
So
Purchase is
that's why we have SCM. That's why
yeah,
we have SCM.
yeah. Purchase is also buying the
Okay.
machines. Purchase is also buying the chemicals. Purchase is also onboarding the supplier contractors. Every inward is done by the procurement function in any form. So that person, even outsource activity is what? What is meaning of outsourcing?
Outsourcing.
Like
Giving
we
it
get
to a
our
third
External agency.
party and
Giving
by
material by
not
third
by
External
doing
party.
agency.
itself, giving it to an external agency, third party or something.
Yeah,
yes,
please,
we
please.
get our work done by third party agency.
Yes, yes, you all are right. On behalf of us, if any individual or organization conducting that activity, that is known as outsourcing. He's working for us.
Pardon,
We are
sir.
not doing that.
What is outsourcing?
On behalf of us, if someone is doing the activity for us, suppose you are not doing the painting operation in your organizations. Painting operations, you have given someone X on your criteria, on your parameter, that painting activity is done by some other individual or organizations.
Okay.
Like calibration you are doing, but you are not having the calibration skills, calibration agency. Calibration activity you have given to whom? That any outsourcing agency, any
Third
outsourcing
party.
third party, second party. Okay. So whenever we
Means
are
all the contractors is comes under outsourcing. We are giving the contracts.
no, no,
We are giving some work on quantity basis to
con-
do that
con-
work. Then
contractors, in the contractors, normally contractors can also work in your within your premises also. Where the outsourcing refers, it is done the activity from beyond your organizations, outside your organization.
okay.
Okay, this is the difference in contracting and outsourcing. Contractor can come in your premises and they can perform their duties because they are contractor, manual workers, everything. You are taking the vehicles, they are coming here. But outsourcing is the person which is not performed in your premises. That activity also needs to control by the purchase function in form of merchandise issues. If your outsourcing activity is done, in that case also you have to ensure merchandise issues are addressed or not. Getting my point? I
Yes,
will
sir.
tell you. Earlier the organization had the some. I'm telling you the history of this. I just minimize it. I just wanted to see you. Earlier, what happened? Earlier, the hazardous process were given the for the outsourcing, and the principal organization was saying that, oh sir, this activity is not being done by us. This is done by the some X party. So, this standard has extended this laws up to the outsourcing as well. Although this activity is directly not performed by you, but this is performed by the outsourcing process, you will ensure that they will also adhere the OHS requirements. Got it?
Yes.
Once the any hazardous
Yes.
activity or painting activity or any hazardous process is conducted in the outsourcing also, as a principal organization, it is your duty to control that process. Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now your standard is covering the outsourcing activity as well. As a principal organization, you are not free from those responsibilities. Okay, got it?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, in the audit phase, the organization was in the denial phase that yes, sir, we are not performing this duty, this activity. This is done by my this XYZ company who is working for us. So here, outsourcing process is also covered here in the 8.4 1.4, where these contractors and outsourcing process needs to be controlled by the purchase function. Now, the 8.2 talks about the emergency preparedness and response. What are the emergency?
Fire,
Internal,
chemical
external, both.
spillage.
That can happen anytime. Okay. So we have to, because I told you the standard approach is proactive. We have to identify the potential emergencies. What can be? Suppose you are working at you have done some hazard identification and risk assessment. You have identified some risk. What risk? Your worker is working at the height. What emergency can happen?
Fall
If the
from
Fall
height.
from height.
fall from height, then what will be? Medical emergency will happen. How you are prepared for that medical emergency? If any natural calamity happens, earthquake, storm, fire, then how you are prepared? Because it will impact you directly. It will impact your workers' injuries and ill health. Then we have to think in this way: how we can prevent them, how we can mitigate them, and how we are prepared, and how we will respond them. How will respond them? Therefore, we have some first aid provisions, we have some ambulances, we have some the onboarding hospitals. We are doing some mock drills on time to time to check our preparedness. So whatever the emergency we have identified, we have to do, our nation had to do the mock drills. Mock drill is done for what? To verify the preparedness level, how we are prepared. If these emergency will happen, how we will respond. Before that, we have to provide them training. What do's, don'ts are there, what their duties are there, where your emergency evacuations plan is there, are they aware, where are the emergency exits, where they will assemble it, where are the assembly areas. These all you have to give them training for the preparedness. Then you have to verify in the mock drills responses. That's the whole activity is in the. If you are having the medical emergency, you should have some stretchers. You should have some person who are trained enough to carry those persons in
First
the
aid
some
area.
first aiders.
First aid box, sir.
Yeah, first aid box. You should have some emergency contact number of some certain nearby hospitals, nearby the resources. You should have
EOC
some
number.
contract. Yeah, you should have
Quick
some
response
contract.
team. Quick
Yes,
response team.
yes.
Yeah, quick response team.
Quick response, QRT, RERT, emergency response team. There must be there. You should have some your fire brigade's name, some mock drills under the presence of there, some training, there's some fire extinguishers, some your all the necessary element for this. If you are having some nearby hospitals, you should have contract with them. Therefore, with less formalities, the immediate treatment can be started. They can extend some help in the emergencies in the minimum time. That all comes under this emergency preparedness.
Sir, conducting of mock drill also will come under emergency preparedness.
Why not? Why not? If you are ready for this, suppose how you will check the preparedness level. Suppose in every country has the defense forces. They are always ready to face any crisis. To face this crisis, they are doing every day 10 kilometers running, 15 kilometers running. They exercise themselves, they do the practices of firing arms. They do. It is they always believes that yes, the emergency can happen anytime. The same organization supplies emergency can happen anytime. Based on the risk, we have to be prepared and we have to verify the preparedness level in the form of mock drill. Initial few minutes are very important in any emergency. Suppose any fire happens, what do you think? How much minutes are precious for the human lives? In the very detailed data I understood, initial 3 to 5 minutes are very, very precious for the human life in case of emergency. If the people are aware, they will rescue themselves. If your infrastructures are adequate, they will use it. Otherwise, the casualties, fatalities will be much more increase. We cannot forecast it.
Sir, how mitigation is comes under emergency preparedness?
Mitigations means can we, what is the purpose of these mitigations here? The
Mitigation, purpose of mitigation
risk
is
is there.
to reduce the risk.
Risk. Suppose risk mitigations one. Suppose you have the emergency evacuations plan. You have decided that yes, in this way, any emergency or fire happens, the persons will go there. And the same way, the people, production people or some operations people have stuck many material. Was this purpose served? Emergency in that emergency period, can they use these routes for the emergency evacuations?
No,
No.
because of
So
that
risk
blockage.
blockage. You have fire hydrants are blocked. They are in the working conditions, but they are